Hey guys, Clumsy here. Ooh, why does that camera look like that? Welcome back to the stream. There you go, that should be enough. That's just to highlight that I'm wearing a CG shirt right now. Go get yours! Exclamation point merch. How's everybody doing? Thanks for joining, guys. We are back in SnowRunner today. There's been a major update. We'll check it out. Thank you for joining. Wow, this doesn't happen often. Yar! Jack is first on the list. How was the stream? How was Elite? Sorry you couldn't join. I'm always an hour late, looks like. Whenever I try to join, the stream is over. I guess it has something to do with DST. Hey Patrick! Glad you could join today, thank you. Hey Kulish! Welcome back, hey Hud! Glad to see you here. Is it work from home or study at home week? Sorry, don't know the term. Hey Kaima! How is everybody doing? Hey Jay! Glad you could join today. Thank you. I will go ahead and join the Discord voice. I'm not sure, Jack, if you are able to play today, as well as Alex. Ah, there we go. Speaking of the man himself, just on time. Don't tell Scotsman. He will not be pleased. Okay, that should work, I think. Right. So, what is the name of the patch? I think patch 5.0, but it's a major patch. It released yesterday. And now they have steering wheel settings, more steering wheel settings, and there's force feedback now here. Now, not everything is working exactly still a couple of bugs. Like, I have a G27, I had to manipulate my Logitech profiler a bit to make it work. But it's mostly working now, much better than initially. Than it initially was. There you go. Oh no, Jack is here. Run! Home-based learning, there you go. Enjoy, Jay. No worries. So, I'm excited to try out the force feedback and the new map. So, I will start the co-op. I think I should have it. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, that's also one of the features. There is actually a new like multiple slot saves feature now. So you can actually start something new. Like if I want a co-op profile, if I want a single profile, I can do that now. Multiple saves. But let's go with the save that we've been using all this time. Start that. Yes, exactly. The Shaggy is getting shaggier. I can actually do this now. And somehow the hair has its own life. Ooh, is this Derail Valley? There you go. Where the heck is my truck? So we should be so this is the new map in Rift. This is the new map Rift, which you can go to use via the quarry. So we actually have one here, our Tatarin, if you remember from the previous stream, and the gateway to the rift is here up north. There's a bird flying outside. Oi. Alright, so let's go with that. Now I don't think there's any garage in Rift, but I think the closest garage is Zimnegorsk. Please, it won't be that far of a trek. Eek, flying thing. Looks familiar. So there you go. There's the Tatarin. And now with the improved steering wheel support, I am back on my steering wheel. Still no track IR. Fine. But at least more buttons to work with. I'm hoping that the mouse doesn't stay there this entire time. I think it might still be though. We'll see. Right, there is a mission to open Rift. I think, is that Pathfinder, which I have enabled right now?
Yes.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
Oh, perfect. So what level are you guys at now?
102.
So initially they capped it to what? 29?
Now they've capped it at 30. I only give you one.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they gave you a level at least.
Yeah.
Let me see. Now previously this mouse thing was, I could hide it properly, but now it's appearing again. Let me try something. If I go to steering wheel, go there. Go back. Yeah, it's still appearing. I was able to make that disappear before. I guess we'll just have to live with that mouse pointer in the middle of the screen. Oh, I hate that. Also, it doesn't seem like I have any force feedback anymore. Well, I do have like a centering spring. How's the force feedback treating you guys? Remember Alex has it 2 week?
Actually, I kind of like it the way it is. I can just feel it. I don't want to beat my wheel to death, so...
Yeah, makes sense. I guess I should feel it when we go through a huge hump. How have I been coping with phase 1? That's a good question. Hanging in there. It's getting harder and harder as time passes by though, because of the restrictions. Like, I want to go out of the house, but I don't really want to go out with these restrictions, so I'd rather not. But yeah, trying to cope with it. Ah, there, I feel the force feedback. So mostly still staying at home, having deliveries with groceries and food, working out at home whenever possible, although it's been harder and harder to do. How about you? How was the first week of school? Yeah. Oh, things definitely feel different now that I'm not just using a controller. A bit harder, but much more realistic. I guess if we go first person, that will become even better. Oh, that's pretty nice. Some kind of cliff formation in here. It's actually perfect, huh? Steering wheel, force feedback, and first person. The thing missing is track IR and maybe manual transmission. So where are we? And I probably went over there. It did seem like... Does seem like there are rocks there. Have you guys gone to the rift already?
No.
I haven't.
Okay. That's good. At least we see this ball for the first time. Weird to see everyone in masks. Ah, you got to wear a face shield. I see. So you don't need the mask. The face shield is enough since you have asthma. Oh yeah, I can feel the wheel. It's in there. Alright. And this... yeah, it's not going to make it that straightforward. There is a very narrow passageway that gets you to the road onto Rift. Just enough. There you go. Have you guys tried multiplayer since the update?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Nope.
Let's see how finicky
What could
things
go
get.
wrong?
Exactly. Well, hopefully they fixed it. Ooh, what is that? New icons? Fuel station.
There is an icon now that should show up on your vehicle that tells you, I think maybe if there's damage or fuel left or something like that.
Ah,
When you're in the map.
cool. Maybe that's similar. Okay. Well, we could go and explore the watchtowers first. Then maybe we can get some fuel. Yeah. Man, this vehicle is just amazing. I see, Alex, you've been enjoying the mods.
Oh yeah,
How are the mods like right now?
they're good. Actually, they work quite well. And it's nice you can use them on your map, enable them and use them. But when you join multiplayer, they just simply disappear. So you don't have them. They're not available. But when you go back to your map, they're still there.
Ah, I see. That's good.
The update also enabled. You used to have to enable your mods every time you started the game. You had to go into the mods section and enable the mods, and now you don't have to do that.
Ah. So maybe that's useful also for like having a modded save, a modded profile. You can go and separate the two just so it's easier to distinguish. How do we get there? I see it. There is a road going there. Okay. So right now I don't have the controller on anymore at all, so I guess there should be no risk of the controller dying and disconnecting everyone at least. That's one less thing to worry about.
I'm
Didn't know.
wondering. I wonder if one of our missions here will be to unlock another entrance. Because how do we get trucks here? Because I don't think you could get them across that little passage we just took.
Ah, yeah, I think so. I think if you look at the mission Pathfinder, it says that exactly. So,
Does it?
well, it doesn't say it in a very, how to say, cohesive manner. It says the road we're using to reach this area now isn't well suited for trucks. But I think if you remove the while, but there is another road heading off from the village to the north. And we need you to check if it's more accessible than our current path. That makes a lot of sense. So that theory might hold true there. So once we unlock this, there should be a more accessible road, hopefully. It's been annoying having to go out so many restrictions. Yeah. Did they say which phase the restaurants and gyms will open? That's the one I'm really looking forward to. Me and Mrs. Clumsy have been looking forward to like a proper date night. Like we've been talking. So what do you want to do when we can finally go outside again? For me, it's just like going to that Italian restaurant. And it's a bit weird since we're together every day, but it's still different, you know. Yeah, like being able to like just go somewhere and forget about work. Forget about errands and everything. Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
Looks like that bug is still there.
You know what? It was when I discovered a watchtower. Just as I discovered the watchtower, it did it.
I think
Not
it happened to
satisfied
us.
with taking himself out, he took me as well.
That's skills, man. That's skills.
So I could actually blame you instead of me because you unlocked something like few seconds before I did.
That was odd.
Oh my goodness. Hey,
Nobody
Scotsman.
touched nothing.
Looks like that bug's still there. Oh my. Maybe I can go straight to that northern road. Hey Cloudy Cone, thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Ears indeed. Ears and hair, Scotsman. How are you? Yeah, super annoying bug. Not sure why they haven't seen it yet. Or maybe they have, they just don't know how to fix it. So what we can do is we can go through there maybe. Let's follow the route here and see where we get from that point. So where is snow? Oh my goodness. You have to add kappa at the end there. Doing alright. Been doing any training recently, Scotsman? I'm sure you have. Which route is your current favorite? So, remember when I said I was getting bored of Train Sim World because it was just like go straight until the end and then stop properly? Well, even if that was still the case in some of the basic journeys, I've started to enjoy it. There's something strangely, how do you say, addictive or hooking with that, just looking at the routes and just sightseeing while traveling at over 100 miles per hour. Why can I not just reverse through here? Phase 2 is restaurant gyms and most other business. Ah, nice. And that could be sometime end of June if everything goes well, right? Hope that works. Hey, Burrito. Who's joining? Oh, this is an interesting looking trailer. It's like a mobile house. I think it's only for a show though. I don't think you can actually haul it.
It's a mobile barber.
Mobile what?
Barber?
Oh, I need that. I definitely need that. What's this? Someone set up camp in the forest nearby. Head down there and see if they... Okay. So this one suspicious camp. Alright, we can do that, I guess. Start tracking it. And let's see at the map where it is. Maybe that's not the button for it. Where is that? Suspicious camp is... Oh, all the way there, right? Maybe later. Maybe later. We can probably focus on that new path first. You ate inside the restaurant.
Gears in this game.
What now?
I want gears in this game.
Oh yeah. Yes, definitely. They worked so well in Mudrunner. Hope they can bring that back. You ate inside the restaurant yesterday for the first time since mid-March. It seemed very strange. Nice. Where are you from? Kema. Or Kima, you should call me. Usually don't like high-speed trains because you get bored very quickly. Prefer freight, semi-fast passenger or commuter stops. Nice. Do you like the ones with multiple stops and maybe busy tracks, so you have to like really look at the signals? Oh, in Japan. Oh, that's nice. Right. Yokohama. That's good that restaurants are open now. Were you like staring at each other in how do you say, like suspicious manner. Stay away from me, stay away from me. We started watching Last Dance in Netflix, that one about Michael Jordan, and it's just so strange seeing so many people in stadiums. Like, well, I wonder when that can happen again. So can you just go straight here? Makes it more challenging. I like that too. The one with where you have to watch the signals. Are you at that point already, Scotsman, where you can turn off the overlay? Because for me currently, I absolutely cannot, like, I cannot even tell when there's a speed limit change coming in. Well, I guess I can tell when it's there, but like before it arrives, I would have no clue other than I see it in the overlay. Japan's train driving is very complicated because of the signals. Tables are spread out. People did keep looking around at each other, I can imagine. Tons of finger pointing in train driving. Like literal finger pointing. No, you don't turn off the HUD. Okay, good. At least I'm not alone. I want to reach that point where I can turn off the HUD, but I guess that would require hours, hundreds of hours of practice. If you really know the route, then you can turn off the display. But there is no like just being able to read the signals or the signs. It's not enough for you to know when you have to slow down. Literal finger pointing to give signals and safety checks. Oh, interesting. Oh, how can people see that if the train driver is pointing fingers? They point at everything they are checking. Ah, I see. That's good. So there is like a visual on the checklist that they're really doing everything step by step. Oh, I see a wild jack coming close.
So?
I should maybe unlock a watchtower to get rid of him. Let's see how we get here. There's that sign there. I don't know what it says. Probably in Russian anyway, so let's skip that. It's more difficult in train sim because you have more content. That's true. I guess if you repeatedly do the same track, if you do that over and over, you kind of get a feel for it. Yeah, I think I'll keep the HUD on. That might be not a realistic goal unless I really want to focus on train sim alone. It will require too much work on my end. Ah, looks like there's a bridge. Well, some bridge foundations here.
There is over here where I am too. I just found those.
Oh, nice. Oh, you
I
guys
can
are
see
fast.
There's task or anything.
I can try to go. Oh, there is land right there. Maybe I can go through there that way. There you go. Loved it, HUD. Absolutely loved Japan. It's, I guess, the second most favorite trip ever. People are so nice and everything was just, I mean, so much culture, so much local flavor, good food, great sights, awesome trains. Oh, that works. I'm close. Do you guys also have like one hand on the wheel and one hand on the mouse?
Yeah.
No.
I guess it can work.
I think Jack's using track IR.
What? Using a shifter maybe. Shifter in the wrong spot.
Right spot.
When I first saw the picture, something looks wrong here. But then again, yeah, because in Singapore we have the same, right? So in like if you go to the, how do you say, arcades and have those racing games, all their shifters are on the left. I'm not going to play that.
Metric shifters.
Makes the wallet lose weight fast. Oh, definitely. Our favorite is still Switzerland. I mean, the hiking part, the relaxing hiking that is. The sights are just. Pathfinder is good. Looks like this road might not be worth the effort. We'll stick to using the old one for now. What? Okay.
Say what? That makes sense.
Okay. And now it's asking us to do missions here. So maybe there is no route. Yeah, it doesn't look like there are other routes going through here. Service trailer. That's weird. Oh, nice. Some really hard steam locals on Train Sim. In my Train Sim, even in my limited DLCs, I have a steam train. One steam train in there. It looks very bad though. The textures are like, I don't know, 20 years old. Yeah, exactly, Jay. All that for literally nothing. Okay. So we do have some missions.
Beware, I'm getting ready to open a watchtower, Jack.
Alright, I'm holding on.
And we have the entire map. Now
Is
one
it gone yet?
It worked. Everyone's still here.
Dead yet?
Yeah, that's what I noticed. I think you get booted out the first time and then it kind of settles in. That also, same thing also happened before. Ah, there is a road up ahead from where I am to the north. It's blocked though. Maybe that's a future map again? The mod is like one of the first made for the game. Very basic and straightforward. Yeah, it was very old school. Very simulation-y though, so at least it's a good it's a basis for learning how to drive a steam train. Okay, that one is all ticked. So uplink, that's one mission. I can accept that. So you guys can see it. Trying to see if there's something else. Zimnegorsk. We might have to go back there. Unless we can do something here. Taymyr is finished. Pier recovery.
Anyone got any repair kit?
I do, at least some.
Yeah, I have a little.
There's a new truck for you here. Apparently.
Ooh.
It looks like there's another Tatarin in the middle of the map too, and on the middle of the left. I can work my way over that way, Jeff.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me also try and get there. You guys have a current favorite in terms of trucks, aside from the Tatarin?
at Azov Antarctic.
Oh yeah. It's beautiful.
How do you get it? Buy
You have
it?
to be level 24 or 26, Jack. I forget.
What?
26. Level 26, you can buy it.
Okay. It'll take a while, I guess.
What level are you at now?
19.
Jeez.
Slacker.
Noob.
Wow, that had no trouble at all. I thought I would tip over that time. Japan and Switzerland must be two countries with the best trains. Yeah, arguably, I guess. Oh, I thought I was hanging there. Just a huge stutter. Train Sim and Train Sim World videos win. I'm thinking how I can do it. Because I think I will start definitely with Train Sim World. Train Sim is a bit too old and hardcore for me. Like right now I don't find the benefit of it because I'm still so new that all the routes in Train Sim World are so new to me and they look so good and they don't stutter. Like in Train Sim there are so many stutters when the new areas are loading. And yeah, you're right. It's only using 2 of my threads. It's not really maximizing that. So at this point I don't find the need for Train Sim, so I will definitely start with Train Sim World. But so far the routes I've been doing have been pretty basic, like just green all the way, going straight, and no excitement. So it's good for relaxation and listening to podcasts, but not good for videos, I think. I'll see if I can find some more exciting ones. Hey, thanks for following. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to join us in chat. Yeah. Yeah. That is a compelling argument. Swiss and Japanese routes for Train Sim. I definitely like the Swiss ones that are going around the mountains. Maybe I can find some familiar ones even. Ooh. A wild
I'll drag it halfway.
Jack has appeared again. So what do we do with this guy? Repair
We
it.
gotta get it fixed up. Yeah.
Okay. See how we can make that work. So I have a roof rack here. So we can target that step guy. I don't have enough points for it, I think. Oh, there we go. That's fully fixed. Do we also need to refuel it?
Might have to refuel it as well.
Okay. Oh, I can't. Wait a minute. I think I... Can you give me back? No, I think I refueled myself. Okay. Well, I refueled it a little. I guess I can transfer some more. There you go.
Right, that's stage complete. What I'll do next. Deliver to the service station.
Alright. Can I get some of it back now, or give and take a few?
No. No, it's ours.
Yeah, I think I can keep it there.
Roof rack to...
Let me go to the fuel station.
There you go. I'll top you up.
Oh, thank you. So you can refuel me now? Wow, it works. Blah will be happy.
Looks like it.
You ever wear your CG shirt in public, or did you? Yes, I did. A couple of times. Really like the mountain scenery off the trains. Yeah, I like that too. Would be nice if they're in Train Sim and have nice graphics and everything. Really does feel like you're driving in Japan. Oh, that's great to hear. And from a local, that's big. Awesome. The stutter is what you call tile loading. Basically loading data off your hard drive. Yeah, I have it installed in the SSD, but there is the stutter is still quite significant. I guess you kind of get used to it in a bit after a while. There you go. Everyone can join the fun. Alex is here. Run.
Let me give you a nudge.
Oh yeah, we haven't tested that yet.
Where do you have to take that?
The service center, which is to the south.
It is? I didn't even see it.
Right next to the fuel station.
Yeah.
I will need to go there also, so let's see.
My God.
How's the force feedback on your wheel?
Nearly breaking my wrists. That's why I haven't got one hand on the mouse. To keep both on the wheel.
Makes sense. I guess Logitech force feedback is nothing versus Thrustmaster.
I think they're fairly close. It's like 0.2 out or something between the two.
Wow. I get what you mean, HUD. Yeah, so if both sides are amazingly beautiful, it's hard to look or to know where you'd look. That's a good point. Never thought of it that way. The AI are monsters compared to polite Japanese drivers. Yeah, I guess that's the most unrealistic thing, huh? The AI. How about Train Sim World 2, Scotsman? Thanks for sharing that news. Do they have a release date yet? I haven't looked at the article. August 6th. Ooh, that's not too far from now. It does appear like a bit of a money grab though, but I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, I think that's their business model anyway, right? All the DLCs. Like, there's almost no such thing as free update. Rarely happens. So, different, very different business model. And I guess if you're coming from like ETS2 or ATS, you're pretty much used to free updates that change the sound engine, the graphics engine. Everything is free. So when you get something that's an update like feature, but they make you pay for it, then you will most likely complain. Dovetail money grab, say it isn't so exactly.
Are they implying that 138 is close on ETS and ATS? Or are they just kind of talking?
Yeah, because of that special transport thing, huh?
Yeah. I wonder if that means that they're going to release that before they release either Idaho or whatever. What did you do, Jack?
Nothing. Good.
Yeah, it does seem strange that they featured that now. Now I think people are getting some of their hopes up. Like, I didn't even think that they would say 1.38 at all. I thought they only will say like, we will be adding new transport routes in a future update. But the mention of 138 gives you some kind of hope, isn't it?
Kind of strange.
Yeah. Hey Da, how are you? They do a core update once a year. Someone needs a core update here as well. Oh wow, that power. Nice. I am enjoying it. I'm going to look for busier routes so I can practice my braking. There was one route that was simply a stop and go thing. Well, a literal just start from a station, just go straight, everything is green, and then stop at the end. And it was so relaxing until the very end, because it was literally ending in a, how do you say, a dead end? What do you call it in train terms? But that was the end station, and there were no more tracks, so you had to really brake on time. And I think I went over just a few centimeters, and it derailed me. So, like, I had to repeat the entire thing, which was like an hour or so. Terminus, there you go. Thank you.
Oh,
They already mentioned that 138 might be ready for release in August or September in the previous stream, says Jay. Oh, did they? Nice. I wonder how that would mix with the other DLCs. Doing good, the quote-unquote lockdown is starting to take a toll, but hanging in there. Really looking forward to going out, going to the gym, going to restaurants, and just enjoying the outside world again. It's good to hear that. I wonder why they decided on this fuel station icon. And it does seem a bit wrong, doesn't it? Like, the icon for fuel is not in the middle of that, like, diamond gray thing. It's like on the upper left, like it's wrongly placed or something. Repair supplies restocked. Oh, nice. Fueler up. Nice. Yes, I am da. Yes, that's one. Good to hear. Ooh. Good one. Where's that mission here? Uplink, I think that was. Yeah, this one. Deliver to the base station. How do we get planks in here? So we can get those from the lumber yard. We do have a scout flatbed. But can this truck?
No,
Oh.
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh man. Yeah, that's definitely a bug in the icon. I doubt that should be looking like that. Minor thing. Whoa! Looks like nudging still works. Let's try that on Jack later.
no.
Well, at least it's even chewing, huh, Scotsman? What's a B&O? B&O for me is boys' night out. there is a mission there. Maybe we can do that instead. Small scout flatbed. Oh, nice. This mission is full of false alarms. Even this unexpected guest is a false alarm. There, I guess that's just means there's nothing to see in this map. Oh, there's a supposed path. Oh, false alarm. Oh, there's a supposed guest. Ah, cancel that. Nothing but trees and grass and mud. There is a task here. The Great Nomad. Okay. Fix anything you find and tow it to the service station. Oh, that one we can track. There's a Can Law 4F somewhere. That's the base station drop-off. Oh, it's there. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. So we can go maybe... One sec guys, I'll get back to chat in a bit. Let me just plan my route here. And get things moving. There's a scrapyard in here. Is that new? I mean, were there scrapyards before?
Don't remember.
Not sure if it has any use though. Alright, that looks like a plan. British National Overseas. Ah, yeah, wouldn't apply to me. I guess that's for locals, huh? Ah, Hong Kong. Okay, that's not a Singapore thing. I see. So we need to repair it and fuel it. That Can Law 4F. I might need you guys also to chime in. I doubt I have enough. Should be in the upper right of the map, I think. How does it work with visas? As a Singaporean, can you go to the UK without applying for a visa? Singapore passport is one of the most powerful. I think #2 or #1. Almost opposite to the Philippine passport I have to apply to most countries except ASEAN nations at least. Yeah, exactly. Go to the UK, no problem. That's what I thought. I love the new force feedback. I think it's just the right level. Lets you know that you're not just driving through tarmac and that your truck is going through something significant, even if it is making light of it with this amazing truck right here. Gone are the days
I've
when we
noticed
just...
it slows you down.
Oh yeah. Huh. If only there was a bridge here. They do like their bridge stumps. Looks like there has been a victim already, and I might be victim number 2 if I go through here. Is it a trap? It might very well be.
I think that's where I was earlier. I didn't try it.
That might be wise. Let me just like dip my toes in. Oh no 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 no! That doesn't look good. Go back. Go back. Retreat. The strong Singapore passport isn't worth the trade-off. What's the trade-off again? I think I missed that in chat. Yeah, you guys aren't suspicious. Not like I am. Did I guys tell you about that incident with me in Hong Kong before? I think it was, I don't know, more than 10 years ago. It was my first trip solo. I was going to meet Mrs. Clumsy. She wasn't Mrs. Clumsy yet back then, but I was going to meet her in Hong Kong because she came from a business trip in Guangzhou in China, and Hong Kong was like a train ride away, so we planned to meet there. I was coming from the Philippines, she was coming from China, and we were meeting in Hong Kong. So I had to fly alone, Philippines to Hong Kong. And when I arrived, it was simple. Didn't need a visa because ASEAN nation. But when I arrived, they, I don't know, they flagged me somewhat. So I guess because I was flying alone, and our accommodations were like, we now know that it was like one of the shadiest places in Hong Kong, I guess. So I looked very suspicious from their eyes, I can imagine. And so they stopped me in the immigration. They made me follow them to an office where they proceeded to question me for, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour or something. And they held me there, I don't know how long in total. But it's like, okay, what happens now? And then I guess eventually everything checked out and they let me go. They actually were trying to recruit me then, like, don't you want to like work in Hong Kong or something? Because opportunities are good here. It's like, okay, thank you for the information. Can you let me go now? And then they finally let me go. But yeah, that was the first time I was like, I wouldn't say interrogated, but I guess it comes close to that. Yes, exactly, Hud. That's the one, Chongqing Mansions. It's pretty notorious, I think. Because even my cousin, and we didn't like go on trips together, but when I told the place, she immediately knew about it, and it's like, oh yes, I know that. Well known. Back then, we didn't know it. It was just like pretty cheap. So I was like, okay, let's go and book that. And then when we got there in the lobby, like, oh, all the shady people and shady businesses happening. Yes, like, okay, what did we get ourselves into? Yeah, wasted time, and it was pretty nerve-wracking in the beginning. First time traveling, and being held there, not knowing what was going to happen, stuff like that. Oh, this looks pretty nice. Looks like one of those Beetle vans. Maybe the Russian version of it. Makes sense why they caught you. Yeah. Looks like the truck is not in a very good shape. And I haven't even nudged it yet. Let's go and repair that guy. Yeah, my points are not enough for it. I can try to refuel it as well.
I'm headed your direction.
Cool, thank you.
If I ever get there. I haven't used any of my repair stuff yet, so.
Nice. Alright, it is fully fueled and it's 82% repaired. So I think one more truck, one more repair kit should do the trick.
If you haven't encountered it yet, sometimes when you repair things and refuel, if you don't repair first, all the fuel will leak back out. So you have to watch out.
Ah, makes sense. If the fuel tanks are broken, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Great Nomad. Yeah, I think that's how I look like, Jay. Probably to their eyes at least. I think I look pretty suspicious by default, I don't know. I think it was the only time so far that I have been interrogated that deeply, like really going to the office, but it's not my first time being questioned by immigration. So it is not my first rodeo. Like whenever I go to the US, I guess the US is pretty suspicious in general anyway to my nationality. So I guess I'm not the only one. But it does kind of suck needing all my documents every single time and preparing for a question and answer portion whenever I go through immigration.
Hey, now what do you have to do?
We have to deliver it to the service station, I think. Let me try that. If I can hook to it. There you go. Singapore's a nice place to live for most people, but not you because of special circumstances. Oh. If you would like to share more, I'm happy to hear it. But if it's too private, no problem. Okay. Where do we go from here? Wow. Okay, yeah, that's all the way there. So we go back. I guess here. Go through the main road. Oh yeah, through the scrapyard. This one I remember. And then don't go through there. That's a trap. We go through here and this side road instead. Scotsman, are you still here? Question on Train Sim World. In case he is still here. You can try to go through there. That looks like an exciting route. Just for a change. And then that one. Yes. Not nearly as wild as other places. Yeah, I heard about that. Force feedback for the win. They balanced this pretty well in my opinion. Good job on the force feedback. No complaints there. Not a good job on the steering and rotation though. I'm not sure why I'm the only one who has that problem. Like your G25, Alex, you didn't need to set up anything, right? The Logitech profiler.
Nope, I didn't do a thing. It just simply seemed to work alright.
And you had it like allow settings to change or allow gain to change settings.
I didn't do anything. It simply worked right out of the box. Oddly.
Hopefully this is not too deep. Ow. There you go. Shows he is. Might be deaf at the moment. What's this about? I might have missed that conversation. No waypoint GPS challenge on this map. Oh no, please no. Kabukicho in Shinjuku is pretty shady. Shady places. I guess even those shady places are suffering right now, huh? Especially with the social distancing in place. Can imagine that can prove pretty challenging. Yeah. So this is the scrapyard, and I think you need a crane for this. But you might be able to get some things from here. Interesting. Ah, okay, Scotsman, I see. Thank you. We can discuss other things, safer things. Looks good. You guys watching any new series? How did I like Hong Kong? It was okay. I mean, it was nice. The food is, of course, always nice. The food is my favorite thing. I didn't enjoy it as much as my other friends because I'm not really, how do you say, a fan of shopping. I think if you're a fan of shopping, you love it there. Either bargain hunting or just going through the different shops. So for me, it did not appeal that much. But I'm sure a lot of people like that thing. It's just not so much for me. But the food, yeah, I'll definitely go back for the food. It has been a while though since I've gone back. And yeah, we are... If we discuss the current situation, that might go into pretty political or... dangerous territories for the stream, so we might not be able to dig into that. Might not be prudent to do so, at least. Yeah, definitely not a good thing. Shopping is the main thing for me. Places like Kuala Lumpur is something I really enjoyed. Before I didn't, like, how do you say, it's not that I didn't enjoy it, but it's not as enjoyable before when I first went there. When we went to the like tourist destinations, it was okay. But when we had, because Mrs. Clumsy, she works with someone originally from Malaysia, from Kuala Lumpur, so a local there. So she gave us, her friend gave us a lot of tips, where to go, where to eat it, mostly where to eat, places where to eat. And when we went to each one of those, we had one heck of a time then. That was super enjoyable. Just trying out a new place every day and all those amazing local food. And they were not the fancy types. These were like more, how do you say, home-cooked meals equivalent. And those are the ones I really like, rather than the fancy restaurants type. Hey Rohan. How is Mr. 75 doing? What are you playing right now? Yeah, local guide makes things better. More fun and usually cheaper, that's very true. The places we went to weren't expensive at all. They were very affordable. And usually you would see mostly like locals in there. You wouldn't see like the tourists because it's like only locals would know about it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that was really that's when I really enjoyed Kuala Lumpur, KL. Before that it was just okay. Hey Freddy. I haven't, Freddy. What's it about? Thanks for joining, man. How have you been? Welcome back. XGP. Nice. Yeah, I saw your screenshots. Your Train Sim World is part of XGP. Oh, this is pretty muddy, but no problem for this truck at all. Call of the Wild new map, the Rockies and new animals. Oh, did you guys see that, Jack and Alex?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Incoming turkeys.
Oh no, feel bad for the turkeys. Nice. Oh, there you go. Freddy said that exactly. So where in the world is that? Guess somewhere in the US?
Yes. Yeah. Western United States. Just
Ah,
east of California, probably somewhere along in there.
nice. When are they releasing it?
They haven't said yet, but they did stream it already, so it's.
So that's what Freddy was saying. Starting engine? What the heck? Oh, I think that was the truck behind me. One fortnight more for your birthday. Yay! Advanced. How young will you be?
Oh, you didn't.
Well, my truck is vaping. Vaping a lot. 21. Sure. If it's your birthday, we can't argue with that. What is Fortnite? 20? 20 days or something? Isn't that the game that the young ones like playing these days? 15. Ah. We don't often use that period here in our places. I think score is 20, isn't it? But I'm not sure if that's used in days. Fortnite is a term used to mean 14 days. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, we just say 2 weeks. Ah, I see. UK thing. So Jack, do you use Fortnite?
Yep.
I see. Is that the YAR?
Yep. Oh no. No, Jack isn't getting
Yar!
the yard.
It's a yar!
Oh no.
See this yar?
I knew it.
And Alex, I assume you don't use Fortnite?
No.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, in the Philippines we use more the American English than the British one. Is this a usable truck? Is this the one we repaired?
I left that there because I couldn't repair it all.
Oh, okay.
There's a resupply base, guys, clear down in the lower right corner. I don't know what that's all. It says resupply point.
It,
Lower right.
lower right. Oh yeah. But I mean, I get resupplied here in the fuel station. I think.
You get
You do?
repaired there, right?
I think also the repair got filled up when I went there. Let me try. Yeah, it does. Repair supplies restocked. I guess that hut has all
Yeah.
the repair stuff.
Try and repair that truck behind you because I couldn't do it, even though I've got a box on the back there.
Oh no. Okay, maybe I need to nudge it or something.
It says I've got 140 points of repair, but I just couldn't repair it.
If I try that gas tank, it does seem to be working. So I can just probably like go back and forth here, refilling my supplies until I fix it. Maybe it's a multiplayer thing. Wow, this truck is really broken. Oh, 1 point left. Huh? There you go. Nice. And it disappeared. Dang it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. What was the question? I forgot. Let me see. It has something to do with Train Sim World. I think it's the... Like, if I want to simulate or if I want to drive in a busy track, what would be the best way to do that? Even though you were a British colony, you tend to use a mix. I guess that's mixed Western influence. Huh? You say soccer in truck, not football or lorry. Yeah. Goldfish memory for the win. Nice. Let's see what other missions we can do. It would be great if we could haul something here.
I went to get the yar so I can use that trailer and get wooden planks and take to the base station.
Ah, makes a lot of sense.
Beyond that, I don't know what I can do. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
Maybe nothing.
Seems to be very scout oriented on this map. Lost and found and pacifist. There are other missions here. We can try and go there. Yeah, let me try and go here to the resupply point. Wonder what this is for. So if I go through there, I guess. can watch and play all night long. Yeah, maybe I can help you sleep along the way also. We'll see. What are you playing at the moment, Freddy? The Hunter? Trucking? Let's try to play more in first person here. Just to immerse ourselves in the world a bit more. FS19, nice. Haven't been farming in a while. When you go through like a pretty muddy place, it gives your wheel just that sort of nudge to tell you that something's up, but doesn't really like shake the force feedback that much. It's a nice balance. It's good. Scotsman, did you hear my question? Oh, there you go. I don't think you can. Best way to drive on a busy train is to check the timetable for each service mode. So it's better to use because there are different options. Like I think there is the journey, there is the scenario, and then there's the, what do you call it, timetable. Not sure which one is used for which purpose normally. Clumsy trucking all the way into the night. That would be nice. Yeah, thanks. Where did my fuel go? One sec. I went to that. Oh crap, yeah, because the fueling, it's a refuel station and it automatically restocks your repair stuff, but it doesn't automatically refuel you. So missed that one. I should have a bit of extra in here in my roof rack. There you go. That should be enough to last me until this trip at least. And if this is really a resupply point, maybe it has fuel. We'll see. No cap, Sonoma. Hard to tell apart the jungle from my hair. That's pretty accurate. Can't contest that. How are you, man? Have you been flying a lot? I unfortunately missed a lot of the sales, the flash sales going on. There was a sale at one point with the 747 and I missed it. Swappy was telling us about it and I didn't read it in time. In with the new. Nearby village had definitely seen better days. You do have some supplies we could spare to help making this place more habitable, okay? Delivering cement to all the houses. So you get cement from here. The resupply point is just where you get cement. And I guess this small scout flatbed would come in handy if only we can attach to it. Where is it? It's that guy, I think. There, that one. Let me try anyway. I doubt it works, but maybe we get lucky. I think we'll have to switch trucks.
You should be able to buy a Yar, I think. Clumsy, you don't have to find it. It's just available once you get to a level, and I'm sure you're past that level by now.
Ah, nice.
Buy the Yar. Buy the Yar.
Looks like I'm buying the AR. trailer discovered. Okay, don't nudge it a bit hard on the nudging there. So if I go to functions, yes, no way to attach any trailer here. Okay, fine. Let me just unlock that other mission, I guess, and then we go shopping. Sleeping at 9 AM and waking up at 7 PM. Yikes. Complete opposite, huh? Must have been quite strange for your body clock. Covering all fronts. Hey Rox. Welcome to the stream, how are you? Station on the hill is our main priority. We'd like to equip a small fuel depot next to it. Retrieve a fuel tank and bring it to the base station. Okay. So this one would require a real truck, I think. Guess this is a fuel truck. No. Yeah, it would require a real truck. Not just a scout. Huh. Strange. Doing more SnowRunner than flying. More tipping over. Sounds familiar. Journeys is a mix of scenarios and timetable services. Scenarios are missions. Timetables basically you can pick one loco and to list a variety of services you can do. Ah, nice. Okay, yeah, I've been doing I think mostly journeys so far. I guess that's a good way to start things off. Then once I get used to it, I can explore the other features. Alright, there we go. Let's go shopping. I guess I have to go to the garage. Hopefully you guys don't get booted. Are you also playing SnowRunner, Rocks? Thanks for the follow, by the way. Appreciate it. Let's see. The can is something we have already. Voron. The Yar is indeed available to me. Is this the one you guys are enjoying? This Azov 4220 Antarctic?
Yep. Yeah, that's a good one.
26, wow. Oh,
especially the modded version.
Aha, what does it add?
Oh, you could put a lot more things on the back of it, a lot bigger tires, lift it, more powerful engines and stuff. It just does you can do a lot of different things with it.
Wow. Yeah, this one by default has 71-inch tires already.
Alex, have you got any repairs?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay, hang on that main road for us.
Where I'm at now?
I'm just coming down to you.
How much money you got?
Put it on the tab.
It's gonna be worth my while to wait. I mean, come on.
Latest in Voron's lineup of off-road trucks. Ooh, you guys tried this Vorongrad before?
No, I haven't tried that one.
No, it's got funny eyes.
You have finished the whole game except Rift. Wow, nice one. Go with that. Can go off-road. Can go raced. Can go mud tires, I'm sure. Big ones. 50-inch. Can go hardcore stuff here. Diff lock can be engageable in all-wheel drive as well. Can take all these guys. Looks pretty promising. You can try it just for a change, but I'm not even sure if this guy can go in the rift. That seemed like a narrow passageway, right?
You need me to
Yeah,
repair
fix
that
that
thing?
behind me. Yeah.
You know what? Okay, there it is. Yeah. I don't know how much I can do. Oh, yeah, I did. Actually, it's all repaired. All repaired.
Awesome. Thank you.
5 billion.
Talking of 5 billion, I need 5 billion
Where?
in Elite. The fleet carriers are out.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Have you seen one yet?
Yeah, up close and personal.
Wow. Can you like attack it, or can it attack you?
I don't think the person was there who owned it. I think he might have been crying in a corner because he called it HMS Bankrupt.
Nice.
Perfect.
This guy has always on. All-wheel drive in diff lock. The different Voron. Yeah, let's try that. Purchase and deploy. Customize this guy. You have the best engine for it. Special off-road gearbox. Sounds fancy. Can install raised suspension. Can get the biggest tires. Can go for advanced medium. Let's get that spare wheel in there. Then what do we need for it? Do we need a flat bed? A sideboard bed maybe, so we can haul stuff in. Yeah, that can work. Let's also get the snorkel.
Oh, there's fuel here.
In the middle. I like that one better.
Clumsy, I've just rescued a Tartarin, and apparently if you fix it up and you get to keep it.
Is that a truck? Oh, a Tatarin?
Yep.
Like the ones we are using?
Yep.
Oh wow, one more extra, nice.
It's a reward.
Cool. Let's get that one and that one.
Not sure we'll get an extra, but you will.
Kind of annoying stopping every now and then. Which route are you doing, Rohan? I saw you were like in subways. I don't think I have that. Ooh. I think I like this one. Alright, let's see if we can fit in. Why is my other truck here all wireframey and stuff?
I think it's because it's kind of parked in the spawn point or something.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know. It was that way for me too.
Okay.
Yep.
How will I spawn that trailer then? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I can attach to that trailer. Oh, come on. and then maybe drop it off. Where is the trailer store anyway? Oh, there it is. Okay, just going to go around.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I might have rolled over
Oh,
in a really
no.
bad spot.
Oh no. Derail Valley Overload. Oh, that's such an amazing game. Have you joined the giveaway yet? I have a giveaway ongoing. I'll draw the winner by end of this week. Oh, you have it. Sell that off. Wait a minute. I think I made the boo-boo here. Oh no, it is working. Okay, good. Long Island Railroad DLC. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I have that. What's a good DLC you like in Train Sim World, Scotsman? If you like any of them. Yeah. It's a great game, rocks. Absolutely enjoying it. For stuff to buy first in Derail Valley. With the recent update, it's more guided what you buy first, so you don't get stuck as often. Right, let's go back to the Voron, and let's see if we can get to the rift. How does this truck look inside? Classic. Like XBS did it. You like anything? Oh, nice. Where is Long Island? Nice. I didn't hear it, Jay.
Near a short river.
Oh man. Nudge him. What's the news there, Jay? Of course, I'm always the last guy who's hearing about the news. Do tell. Thank you. Any cliff notes? Old school and you like Train Simulator? Ooh. Nah, makes sense. I guess after all the DLCs and paid mods you've bought, that makes really Train Sim a lot better. Some people got permaban, yikes. So they've become stricter now in terms of licensed music, I see. Yeah, because before they only just used to like mute the VODs, right? So now they're really banning people. Over 10 years. Wowzers. Is there? I would imagine there's a Flying Scotsman DLC there. In Train Sim at least. Ah, I see. Yeah, would make sense though. Not surprised. Is that sound coming from one of you guys?
It's him.
I hear something like, I'm not sure if it's like air brakes or a bird squeaking.
It might be my winch. I'm desperately trying to get out of this.
Even if there was music in a clip or VOD, they're banning it. Wow, it's intense, huh? No warnings? No warnings to like take it down or something? But how does it go back all the way to 2017? Oh, you mean like the clips or the highlights which don't really disappear with time. No warnings, yikes. Oh, looks like a truck can fit in here. Oh, that's cool. Okay, truck incoming to the rift. Not as easy, but it works. So I can probably take that fuel trailer that they are asking us to take. So if we go... that one. Is anyone still stuck?
Oh yeah. I'm stuck on my side.
Let me go there. Where is Jack?
I mean, the next map over, where you just came from.
Ah. They ran away from you.
Yeah, I said, can you help me? He goes, nope, forget it, I'm out of here. Oh, I might almost be out. No, come on.
I can go there.
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Don't ask me how, but somehow I made it out of that.
Oh.
I had faith.
Yeah, you did. He only had faith because it was a Yar.
Yep.
Awesome. That's great. That's a great plan, Rocks. Yeah, I also want to support them. I actually want to buy they're selling I think the soundtrack. I remember in the 6-part series they had when they were featuring the new features in Overhauled, they were always telling at the end of the video, if you want to support us, you can buy our soundtrack and things like that. Never really heard any music in the game, so I'm not sure why they didn't put that in, unless I maybe accidentally turned it off. But so far in Derail Valley, the only setting in audio is like audio level, and it's a percentage. No other option aside from that percentage. Is Spanish compulsory in the Philippines? It was. I think during my parents' time it was, but during my time not anymore. So me, I don't know how to speak Spanish anymore. Oh, I love the force feedback on this truck. Yeah, it's even better when you're driving an actual truck. Nice. Like it. Let's go and drive first person here. Might be not a good space. A good spot. Do you guys also have that mouse in the center of your screen?
Yes.
I hate that. I can't believe the devs just ignored that. Well, then again, I can't believe they boot off players when you discover a watchtower either, so I guess they did miss a couple of stuff still. Work in progress.
Wow. Primarily console game. You can bet the console doesn't have that.
That's true. That's a good point. I think it's coming from the truck, the one I'm... Oh yeah, it's the air brakes, I think, or the air shifting sound of this truck. Sounds like a bird squawking. Weird.
We always get blamed.
There we go. Now we deliver this to the base station and we should be good to go, I think.
I just picked up metal beams from the scrapyard.
Oh, nice. Okay. Might be the wrong route I'm taking. Ooh, Jack has a truck now as well.
I'm surprised it got past there.
Yeah. It's not as bad as it looks, apparently. Let's see. That one works best. Good. Right, let's do this. Anyone need fuel? Oi, what the heck was that? Might have driven over a stump. And now I might be stuck.
Oh no!
Oh, come on. Let's see. Maybe we can winch ourselves out of here. If I can find a winching spot. Oh, I can reach the truck. Oh! Subtle movements. That tanker is not in a very good spot. Let's try that again. Okay, so that one, attach to that one. Oh crap. All that planning and I'm stuck the first yard I move. Well, there are a lot of points here. Maybe that can work. Where the heck is that stump anyway? Ah, right in between the axles. The axle, crap. So I would need to either pull myself back or forward. Okay. That works, perfect. Alright, we're out. Good. Let's try and avoid that spot now, thank you. Maybe not as easy as I hope. There's something else? Ah, I haven't released my winch yet. My bad. There you go. That makes more sense. Good. Let's go low plus here. That will look better. Whoa, force feedback's really fighting me now. Looking to the right and the camera's not moving. Go track IR. Come on. Hang in there. It does seem like some of the co-op bugs have been fixed though, thankfully. Like the, what do you call it? The mud, like the ground disappearing.
So far.
That's true. So are you guys both level 30 already?
No.
I did get there tonight, actually. Early.
But you're both 29.
No, I'm 30.
Oh, nice.
It just says, I think, max level. Maximum rank. It just says maximum rank. And you get
Have you finished most of the missions in the other maps?
No. Mostly because I've been doing your MP and Jack's MP. I've finished pretty much all of Michigan and started in on a good bit of Russia. But I haven't even touched Alaska yet. I'm on single player game.
Nice. Yeah, it's good that they have that system. They really are, how do you say, supporting co-op. You can get so much. Same mission times 3 XP basically. So all players get the same. Weird thing though is they don't have text chat in here, huh? Well, they don't have voice chat either. Normally there would be at least text chat support. I guess nowadays, yeah, in this time and age, it's mostly just voice anyway when you're doing MP. It's like that fad when phones stop supporting like the old headphone jack. Oh. Oh crap, that doesn't look good. That's pretty steep in there. Oh my goodness. Now the trailer can't be damaged, can it?
I don't believe so.
Because if it could, I think I might be in trouble. It reminds me of that episode in Derail Valley. One of the tankers just spilling everything. Hope that can't happen here. What phone do I use? I am a Samsung user. Oh no. It was a trap. Pitfall. Samsung S8, I think is what I have. S8 Plus. I was tempted to upgrade a couple of times, but in the end, I just... phone is still good. I was an Apple fanboy before, but it just was restricting me very much with the limited features in the older iOS versions that I decided to switch to Android. And although it's less smooth, it's overall much better for me in terms of functionality. There we go. Thankfully we had a very strong winch. Oh, but yeah, that cliff was totally invisible from first person. Whoops. By the way, I really enjoyed those videos that I posted in Discord. I think they were part of like Chevrolet's, I don't know, campaigns, I guess. Advertisements in a way. You need to build confidence that the cars are safe and like working optimally or something. I like it. Videos.
Educational campaign or something.
Yeah. So I guess if more people knew about how cars work, they would be more at ease in driving them. Knew how safe they were, so to speak. It was nice. I didn't expect to learn so much from it, but they really did a good job on the visuals. Especially that gears, how they like evolved, like they are just simple levers. Super complicated levers. But starting from the basic concept of a lever, from a swing, and then doing it step by step until we reach the actual like look of a manual transmission. All those gears, wow, just made things so much more clear for me. It's nice. And that was a video from 1936, I think it was. So everything black and white. How do we call it? Letterbox, or like the different ratio, not widescreen yet. Interesting. Base station is there already, although I guess that's beyond the cliff. Oh crap. Oh. This truck is not bad. Voron something. Yeah, the 4:3 one. Here we are.
Oh, that's where I'm taking all the stuff I'm trying to deliver.
Nice.
Emphasis on trying.
think there's a mission here also. Cargo management. Ah, you can unload the uplinks here. Is that what you're carrying?
Yeah.
What are uplinks anyway?
Well, I know I'm carrying steel beams, or metal beams.
Ah, maybe that's the one. Oh, dang it, it disappeared. Should have refueled beforehand, before I turned it in. Well, crap. Okay. Is your yar stuck?
It's actually stalled out on a hill. I'm going after it with the Patron or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can help with that. So that's the uplink mission. Ah, yeah, metal beams times 2. Okay. Cool. Now, the trailer behind you, that has metal beams in it?
Mm-hmm.
Because it doesn't detect that in my map, so I probably can't see those.
What does your truck have on the back of it?
I can load
Is it
stuff.
If you go to the scrapyard, well, we need 2 metal beams up there. I've got one. If you go to the scrapyard, you could grab another set of beams.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, because the metal beams are 2 slots each, huh?
Yeah. If I make it there with this slot.
Oh, we'll see.
If they don't fall off. Oh, how? What?
Those are rocks. Maybe we can go through this way. Not the best route, actually. Maybe we can turn left here instead. Go through that way. And it looks like where I'm at currently is actually a fuel station also. At least I see it there. Yeah, fuel station. So. Oh yeah, this is exactly where we are. Cool. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Off we go.
Come on, yard.
I guess I should see you up ahead somewhere on the road. There you are. Oh, that looks heavy. No wonder the Yar was struggling.
Yeah. It did pretty well till I got to a little steep bit with some rocks, and when the thing started to climb the rocks, it just couldn't handle it.
Yikes.
And I couldn't see the road well enough at night to tell I was going a bad way. Could have known better than to go that way.
Wheel is fighting me. Love it.
Oh, don't tip over, Kurt.
This might get tricky later. Well, we'll see.
There's no good way to get here.
Looks like
Or
it.
to get over to the scrapyard.
Going to stick to third person for now. It's much safer. Get more exercise on my right hand here. With my mouse on the left. Oh crap! Here we go again. Yeah. Well, I guess I can push it through if I attach myself to one of those trees up ahead. Something got damaged. Is that me? No, I'm good. Weird.
Did you just see a load of red numbers flash up?
Yes.
So did I. I have no idea what happened.
Who was the unlucky guy?
Was it me?
Okay.
It wasn't me.
Okay, that load of beams is delivered.
Good job.
Now I don't know what to do. I'm stuck on top of a mountain.
There is fuel there at least. I think it's best if I don't try and climb that cliff.
Oh, color me stupid.
Oh, come on. I beached myself.
Shouldn't you be able to refill the roof rack cans from this?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
should work.
it's not working. Darn. I was hoping I could.
There we go. Awesome. Whoa, who's this? Monster! Oh no 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 no!
Oh!
Got scared with that sudden appearance.
Somebody got
Yeah. Social remote nudging. What are you carrying at your back?
It's a trailer that needs to go somewhere.
Ah. Dang it.
Oh.
It's a trap. Oh my goodness, this place. Temporary bridges. Oh yeah, that would be nice. They had that in a way in some places where they would give missions to construct a bridge. So at least that served a bit of purpose. But yeah, in this map they don't have any of those at all. Nudging. He's getting his revenge now.
I'm off.
Oi! Thank goodness I didn't have the metal beams yet.
Wait.
Oh no!
What are you gentlemen doing down there?
Oh. Death Valley, this one.
Deja vu! Deja vu!
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm on my way.
Oh no.
Now we can all three be on our sides again.
Yeah. Oh my. What is that? It's the Yar. Don't think the Yar can help here.
No, this is the Tatarin.
Oh, that one. Nap time. Justice served.
This will be payment before I winch you back up, right? You know.
What happened? Ask Jack. He was supposedly saving me.
Yeah, he saved me not too long ago too on the Alaska map.
Yeah. How do we even get? I have no idea.
What the? Look at this mess down here.
Where?
All I see is wheels up. How in the world am I gonna winch anybody back up right from here? I don't know whether this has got a long winch on it, but I don't know whether it'll ever reach that far or not. Probably not. Whoa. Oh, I can.
Oh, nice. Can't even see the winch.
Thank you.
I just saw the truck magically fixing itself.
Okay, see you guys.
Hi!
Clumsy's completely wheels.
You thought Jax was bad.
Oh my goodness.
Not even sure how I got to this position.
Something tells me you had a little Yar help. Oh no 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 no!
Now you would know how.
I'm trying to get over this way.
Not at the moment, I think. I haven't checked in a while. I think we're quite far from it. I do stream 3 times. Well, I did before though, before this entire lockdown thing. Sometimes. Yeah, these days it's not possible at the moment. Oh, I'm moving. It's a tug of war. I think they improved the multiplayer thing though, at least. It's not too jittery anymore. At least you guys are not like frame by frame anymore from my view.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. Oh, I'm hitting a tree.
Wow, this truck is heavy.
It doesn't look that heavy.
Yeah. Maybe nudging helps.
Ah, come on. I can't get it to turn for some reason.
Oh my goodness. Hey, maybe I can pull it. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, there we are.
Come on.
There we are. Oh, awesome. It actually worked.
That was an easy 10 billion. Why did you actually go over your trailer?
I'm out of here. Thank you.
Now we're all stuck.
add that kind of mission to the game, like saving trucks. Yeah, they have it sometimes. Pulling trucks out of the river and stuff like that. Yeah.
Jack, you trying to get out of there or what? Which
Yeah,
direction you trying to go? The same way. The same.
I can help pull you from here.
Don't trust him. Don't trust him.
So I can get, back my
revenge.
so I can get back my 5 billion.
Are you in all-wheel drive or in diff lock? Jack?
It's always on. I'm not on diff lock.
Yeah, it looks like.
Maybe try and get you from here.
There we go, low gear. Diff.
Nice.
Nudge.
Awesome. Oh no. This doesn't look good. Nudge back. Alright. Off we go. Okay.
There you go.
Tow trucks that are tipped over. Oh yeah, that would be a nice challenge, huh? Instead of just pulling them out of the river, actually tipping them back. It would be great if like mod support would include creating missions. That would definitely blow up the amount of content you can do, like a scenario editor for train sim. Oi! What the heck? What did I hit? The camera in this game is quite nice though. It's pretty smart. Normally it's able to adjust on its own without you needing to always like flick through. So I'm more familiar with like the very, how do you say, static approach, like the camera angle just stays in one spot, so you don't always have to adjust it. But yeah, this one is actually pretty smart. It adjusts on its own oftentimes, so you don't need to fiddle with the mouse as much. White Western Star. I do have a single Western Star truck, I think, the long one. The one which has like a huge trailer at the back, or a huge flatbed at the back. That's, yeah, that's the one, twin steer. I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to. And yeah, it is surprisingly agile, huh, for its length.
Really nice when it's fully upgraded.
Here we are again. Roads like this really do exist in Russia. My goodness, huh? So I think we should be moving to the right here. There you go. Near Yakutsk. Ooh, nice. Contents of the trailer have seen better days. I wonder why. Nice. Good job. And in all those missions that we've been doing, I still haven't ranked up, not even once. I'm only rank 19.
How far do you have to go?
Nothing can drive over it. When it melts in summer, there is a ferry. Wow. There we go. And now we have to plan all our way back. And let me see. Fuel-wise, we are good. But how do we go back? Well, we could say like this. Not to go there, that's steep. So we instead go through here, this side road. Can we go a different way? Through here. That is shorter. But that might be more dangerous. I mean, let's try. I think that's where Alex went through.
Yeah, it's very steep and rocky.
Yikes. Alright, we can hope. Let's see. Off we go. But yeah, now that we have force feedback, I'm really appreciating the wheel more. Before it was kind of weird not having any sensation to the wheel, and it was not much different for me, at least if I played with a controller. But yeah, with force feedback now in the game, loving it. And it's a free workout. Also, if you find that like that perfect angle for the camera, you don't need to fiddle with it so much, so I can use both hands on the wheel now. It's amazing. Feels much better. Ow! Awesome. Have you seen the Truck Sim Mods channel, Alex? XBS released the DAF F241.
Yeah, so I downloaded it actually.
Oh, nice. Not sure how the sounds are though. There was like a, what do you say? Not really a complaint, but yeah. He said he was waiting for good sounds. The thread. But I had an impression that with the 1.37, because he had to remake the... Oh crap, this doesn't look good. Had to remake the sounds anyway. I think XPS redid it. Because I think for like the DAF 95, it was very good now. So I was hoping he would do the same for his other trucks.
I haven't tried it yet.
I'll probably give it a go soon. Very nice for classic trucking. Yeah, no manual transmission yet. That's unfortunate. Still waiting for that. I'm not sure if they're planning to implement it. Because in MudRunner they had it, manual transmission. That manual transmission option and track IR would seal the deal in terms of immersion. Wow, this looks very nice. Actually, I haven't taken a photo yet Might be good. Maybe once we get past this waterfalls.
You're alright, Alex. You look on your side.
Maybe just a little.
Someone was being sneaky.
Kind of fell off a cliff. Does that count?
Let's take a photo
What
here.
are you in?
I'm in the Azov Antarctic. I was trying to get up over these rocks and it didn't work. That's alright. I will go back to the... I'll go back. I'll recover. Probably shouldn't have brought this thing anyway. See if I help you guys again.
Looking for a nice angle here. That might be a good one. Not the best skies. We can work with that. And one more, I guess, from here. All right. One sec. Let me get back to chat in a bit. All right. Shift gears every 3 minutes. Every 3 seconds. It would be so immersive, like in MudRunner. Yeah, the scenery is pretty nice. Would be probably nicer for hiking than for trucking though. Oh crap! Careful! Oh yeah! No! Oh, my beams fell off. Anyone have a crane?
No.
Oh crap. Well, at least we took that screenshot before we tipped over. I hate it. If we can get a crane in here, that could work. Let me see. If I take my... What was that? The Azov? That trip we focused on Switzerland, yeah, because in our first trip we tried to do as many countries as possible in Europe. It's like, so the main tourist attractions. So we went to like 6 countries, and it was nice, but it was a bit rushed. Didn't feel as like you couldn't really appreciate so much the areas. But so then we said when we go back, we would need to focus on one country and enjoy it there. And that's what we did. That looks good. Advanced medium. Okay, and here I guess is I just add the crane here. Do we need a heavy crane?
I don't think so. Not for the beams. I don't believe.
Yeah, I guess a loading crane would be enough. Alright. Azov to the rescue. So yeah, during that trip we just focused on Switzerland and other areas, other cities inside. Liechtenstein. I don't think so. Is that to the west? Southwest? Switzerland? We were mostly on the eastern side. We started off in Zurich and then made our way to... Oh, is it? Trying to remember the name. Somewhere in the middle and south area. Yeah, that's what we realized after. Like, it's good to get like a sampler in the beginning, but it's not enough to really absorb the culture. Two weeks was too short to explore such a tiny country. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, if you're only going to like explore the famous tourist destinations, then it's enough. But I mean, that on its own is not the entire experience, right? Yeah, exactly. Lucerne and Interlaken. Yes, exactly those two. And then we also spent a day in... what was that area? To the west a bit. This is not the turn. It should be this one. But yeah, Interlaken is my favorite, really. That was like the highlight of the trip. Zurich, I think we only spent a day there. So that's where the airport was. As soon as we landed, we took a train down to, well, straight to Interlaken. And then we spent a couple of days in Interlaken. Then moved to Lucerne a couple of days. And then spent like one day or one night in Zurich. And then went home. Our eastern border with Austria, I see. Bern, yeah, Bern. Geneva is too far in the west. We didn't reach that far. But yeah, we went during autumn, so it was perfect weather. Just the right temperature around, I don't know, 12. Even so you had to wear something warmer, but you didn't need to like cover yourself up fully. And it was perfect like weather, sunny but cold, so you could like hike comfortably, didn't like sweat. That's the problem though. We started enjoying hiking there, and hiking in what I mean is not like the hiking that you see in the movies. Hiking technically, but just the mainly flat surfaces. Like you don't need special equipment. That's what we like. You don't like the hardcore stuff. Just a lot of walking and enjoying the sceneries at a leisurely pace. I think this is the turn. Yes, it's this one. Even summer in Europe is terribly cold. Autumn is like the perfect weather for me. And of course the different trees, the different colors of the trees is such an amazing sight to see. Oh, there's a hidden upgrade there. Have you guys seen that? Sneaky.
Gone over the edge of that bank.
Wow. Should get the Azov to do that at one point. But I think this truck, not the best candidate for it. Jungfrau, yes. Yes, Ottawa. Exactly. And we were lucky because when we climbed up there, weather was very good and it wasn't cloudy. And it was full on snow, well, filled with snow there. It was not snowing, but there was snow everywhere on the ground. This is perfect. Okay, so how do we fix this? If I go through here, The heck do I get there? Go through the main road. Like here maybe. Fuel up. And then get on the main road. Oh, that's going to be the tricky thing again. I'm going to fall for that again. Maybe it's best if I... Well, maybe there is no other alternative for it. Really have to push through there. Okay. Go through there. And then maybe travel through here. I have no idea. Or maybe go through here instead. Nah, I think that would be nice. Okay, let's try it step by step. No, we took a train. We walked a little bit from where we were based. It was a combination of walking and riding train, so it was perfect. So we hiked a little and then took the train going up and then hiked a little again. It was nothing hardcore. It was more what you can imagine if you take the normal tourist route. That's what we took, except for some not so famous hiking trails. But it was nothing. We only had one, how do you say, adventurous trail, and we didn't intend to do it that way, but we were just like, let's try this one. Since we were enjoying hiking so much, let's try this one. 3 hours it says of hiking. Well, we didn't have proper hiking gear because we were not into hiking at all in the first place. We just wanted to explore and walk. And sometimes the nice sceneries were in the mountains when you were hiking, so we tried it, the easy stuff. But there was that trail near the end. I think it was near Lucerne. We would need to take one of the boats to get there. It was one of the mountains. Forgot which one it was. But we took a train going up, and then going down, we said, let's hike down. Let's hike our way down. It says only 3 hours. And I was like, just like wearing rubber shoes, you know, like running shoes. Same with Mrs. Clumsy. Actually, Mrs. Clumsy was not even wearing running shoes. I think only like sneakers. So more for city walking. And then we got in for a ride. Because it took us 6 hours to get down. But it was worth it. I mean, the experience was immense. It was so hard going downhill because we would always slide because we didn't have proper hiking shoes, hiking gear. We would always slide and be at risk of like just falling over and rolling down. So we had to take things really slow. And eventually, after 6 hours, we made it. So we were super hungry, and we made it just in time for like the boat going back to Lucerne. But we were able to still eat and grab a bottle or a pint or two of beer, celebrate a hard hike. Yeah, that was one of the more memorable hikes. That's why we enjoy Switzerland so much. Because it was perfect weather and just perfect downtime, basically. Oh crap, here we go again. I guess I can just jump through here. Oh no! Oh no. One tree is in range. This powerful enough to pull me so far. And now I have my tires back. Good. Awesome. Alright. That way of doing things sounds more relaxed. Yes. Yes, exactly. We didn't go through any of the package tours, and this is actually the first time we decided to do it that way. We had like a high level itinerary, like 3 days in Interlaken, 3 days in Lucerne, but we didn't have any detailed like stuff we wanted to do, or we wanted to go to Jungfrau, but the exact way we didn't lock it in, and we just adjusted what we saw. Oh, this route looks cool. This train ride looks nice. Let's go, and that way we really were able to explore. I guess that's really part of the fun, because normally we wouldn't do it that way either. We would, especially Mrs. Clumsy, she likes to plan every detail, but that time she just stepped off and just wanted to really also tone it down a bit, the level of planning. So high level plan, and then everything else is swinging it. I think it's the perfect combination. Yeah. Yes. I mean, when we got back here, we started looking for like hiking trails, because Singapore has some hiking trails, right, in the parks. But I mean, of course it wouldn't be the same, because it'd be super hot. And part of the appeal is that everything was so comfortable even while you were walking and struggling. In here, even if you haven't started yet, you would be sweating already. So when we got back, we didn't do any hikes at all here. And we were hoping to go back again someday in Switzerland. Or maybe some other similar, because there are many beautiful countries with that kind of appeal. It's just that Switzerland is nice because it has a combination of like, it has the great sights, but it also has all the infrastructure to back the comfort up. So it was not a, what do you say, we're not backpackers anymore, so we like a certain level of luxury, you know. We want the accommodation to be not really like living like a king, but we want like proper toilets, proper showers, you know, comfortable. And Switzerland was able to provide that because it had amazing sights, but everything else was working. There's Wi-Fi, that everything was covered with train lines, and you can travel almost anywhere. So, you know, everything was supported. I guess in other places, the natural sites would be there, but the infrastructure wouldn't be as developed. So you would need to be a bit more adventurous in that case, a bit more, like, we call it sometimes cowboy, but I guess that's not really a proper description for it. But for us, I think we've reached past that stage where we are like just backpacking all over. We want a certain level of comfort in our trips. So I think Switzerland had the perfect mix there. Alright, Scotsman. Thanks, man. Yes, I'm looking forward to more train sim worlding. And maybe eventually train simming as well. We'll see. Have a good night. Rohan is still here. Cameron Highlands in Malaysia. Ooh. 14 to 15 degrees. Yeah, that's not bad. Is it mild? I mean, I don't want the hiking that you require like hiking gear for it. I just want to basically walk in nature. It's just hiking because that's the cooler term for it, but it's basically walking. Those are my beams. You had full bar 4G reception in the middle of nowhere in Switzerland. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So natural beauty, it's depending on the country, of course, right? But the infrastructure is not as commonly found. And so even though Switzerland was super expensive, like for us it was definitely worth it. Activate anchor and we operate it. Now I haven't really done crane mode in using the mouse. We're actually in here, it's using the keyboard, huh? Okay, I guess it should work similarly. Where the heck is the attachment point though? Okay, there it
Little
is.
attach. Yeah, say a little attach when you get it over top. You might want to get your crane down as low as you can next to the before you attach, because it will help it lift it over top of the truck.
Ah, makes sense. Alright, so maybe that would work. Lift it up. There you go. Looks good. How to rotate it? There you go. Q and E. 2 to 3 hours. Oh, that's good. There's no sleeping in the forest and getting attacked by lions. Oh my goodness. That's good to hear. Where is that in Malaysia? Yeah, we haven't really explored Malaysia so much. We barely have. I think the only places we've been to in Malaysia are KL and Malacca. But I mean, even Penang we haven't been to yet. So I hope things normalize and we have a chance to visit there still. But at this point, surviving is the goal. Okay, so let's back that up. Okay, good. And restore that. We are good to go. And maybe, do we save the truck? Nah, I'll just restore it later on. I might, because I might tip over if I try to save it. Okay. I'm getting what Jay says now. Welcome to the chat room. I guess I got disconnected from chat. Not sure if I missed any messages, but should be back now. The heck? Yeah, the level changes in this place. Very tricky. And yeah, it looks like when you're underwater, when your tires are underwater, the force feedback really likes that. Steer, bro. Come on. Is there anything we can winch to? There is something there. Come on, don't give up on me. Blast service is not available, unfortunately. He's too busy trucking. I'm trying to beat our company. Need max bandwidth and concentration. Have a good one. What's ESO? That's what I heard. Yeah. Very good food in Penang. I'd have to include that in our future plans. Once things start normalizing at least. Or Elder Scrolls Online. Nice. Enjoy, man. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. Catch you soon. There we go. Pretty difficult climb. "12-hour car ride or a 1.5 hour flight." Wow, really out there, huh? Oh no! Oh, nice. What was that?
That was delivering a bunch of cement.
Ah, wow, that was fast. Didn't you have to deliver to like 4 different places?
Yeah, luckily the truck would carry 2 at a time.
Nice, thank you. Got a promotion there. Now rank 20. Stuck. Rank 20. There we go.
It's a terrible view over that wedge. It's steep, but then the rocks just kill you.
That's true. Very true.
I went to the right, I think, through that foresty bit.
That's a good call. Yeah, this one looks much better.
Once you get up to a certain point, it's pretty easy.
Ah, there we go. More or less even ground. Close to equal. And that's known for its beans, sprouts, chicken, rice. Ooh. Dead center west of Malaysia. Around an 8-hour car trip. Goodness, an entire day to travel there. SG in Malaysia. Well, we'll have a lot more time, hopefully. Let's see how the economy bounces back. Things are starting to take shape though, so hopefully we are turning it around. Like, I think New Zealand, there's no cases left, right? No active cases. Here we go. Let's deliver that. And voila. Nice.
Nice. 960, wow.
Yeah, it's big. Awesome. Like Singapore in 1980s. Oh, nice. Including all the food you can eat. Yes, exactly. Restaurants and gyms. Restaurants first. Gym maybe later.
Restaurants food. And then you need a gym.
Oh, that's true. Well, at this point I need a gym already. It's just so hard to work out in the house. So many excuses and so many distractions. Yeah, restaurants are going to look so weird. How is it there in your places, guys? Are the restaurants open already?
They are here. Now they, they're limited to how many people they're allowed in the restaurant. They have to seat you separated. They wear masks in businesses. But it's not a problem where I live. Perhaps in the cities they still have issues, but around here I don't know that it's an issue at all anymore.
So there the establishments are open and have some measures in place.
Yes.
Cool, but at least they're open already.
Oh my god.
What was that?
I our wheel's gone absolutely, it's like it's possessed. I just got in the twin steer. Everybody stay away from the twin steer.
Oh no.
I can hear it. I can hear your wheel going crazy.
God.
Just take out, Rohan. But they are... But you can dine in already or still not? Where you are?
Jesus.
There's that Tatarin in the... near the fuel station.
Yeah, Jack pulled it over there.
Yeah, that's the one I
for you.
recovered.
Yeah, he pulled it over there for you. So you should be able to take it.
Thank you. But for me, the mission is still not yet over. Still requires repair and refueling.
Yeah, I couldn't do it the same as last time, so I just put it there because it's easier if you do it. Just back and forward to it.
Yeah, that's perfect, thank you. Yeah, right next to the fuel station. Ah, not yet, yeah, same here. We will get there eventually. Yeah, it's a bit scary. Trying to imagine how things will change. Because they will. Just hoping it doesn't affect us negatively too much. Even in my work, the companies are tightening their belts because it's a very hard time for everybody. So less projects, and because there are less projects, people have less work. And if that is the case for a long time, then that can be a problem. People might need to get laid off or something. That's tricky. Going with this. I think I plotted the wrong route. Well, I can probably stay here. There we are. I should be able to climb this. Doesn't look that steep. There we go. Takeout's very wasteful with containers. That's very true, yeah. Not sure how they can make it better. We are here. Nice. So we should be able to easily refuel this guy. Oh, we actually have the same paint job. Nice. Source would be the roof rack. Fill that up. There we go. And also repair it. I should have repaired it first. There we go. And nice, yeah, that is an available truck here now, I think. So I can switch to that guy. Cool. And I can recover this one. I can sell this later. Started bringing your own containers for takeout. Oh, that's good. Wow, saved over 100 plastic and styrofoam containers. Yeah, that's a very nice approach. I'm just wondering how we can do that for deliveries. For takeaway, that makes a lot of sense, huh? I'll sell this off. Probably don't need 2 Tatarins. There we go. The stream, oh, it's perfect timing. Stream is almost ending, but I think I want to do one more thing before we end. I want to get that upgrade. Why can I not refuel? Oh, sorry, wrong button.
Trying to pull a jack on me.
Whoops. Yeah, time flies, huh? Yeah, looks like the fuel station is bugged. Doesn't want to appear. I mean,
Really, it was apparent for me. Let me get clear out of it. Maybe I'm messing it up.
okay, let me see. Maybe I can go out, go in. I press C. Yeah, doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. I still have fuel. I think should be enough.
That's odd. It shows up for me.
Must be because I went to the garage, that loading thing again. So let me just get the upgrade here. Then we'll call it a stream.
You got enough fuel. If you don't, I might be able to refuel you for my truck and then just get some more fuel.
No, I think it's okay. Thanks. I still also have extra in my roof rack. Wherever it's needed.
Oh, he was hoarding fuel. That's
That's why he wouldn't sell anything to me anymore. Not too much. Some stalls rejected your containers because their stalls are halal and ah, I see. So you must have like a halal container as well. I don't know how you can get that certified. It's tricky. It depends. I guess what's needed is really a directive from the government for some guidance about that. But I guess at this point, it's not a priority, huh? Being eco-friendly is like more secondary. It's more the survival of businesses and people. Oh yeah! Oh crap! Oh no. Okay. Good. Love it. The free workout. This is why you need 2 hands sometimes. Hey, thanks for following. Buzzer beater right there. How's it going? Feel free to say hi in chat before we end. There you go. This upgrade was not marked on the map, was it? Yeah, interesting. Upgrade location discovered. Tell me about it. There we go. That one is for the Can 39. Oh, is that the DLC? Scout. KR120. The Marshall. Hero Leader. Yes, this is on PC. I am liking the wheel support. Very nice. Only thing missing was the 900 degrees. And I had to modify the settings a bit to make it work, but managed it in the end. But the force feedback itself, very well done. Not overly strong. And just the right amount of force in there to really feel that you're in mud or you're in some rough terrain. Dine in on the next phase. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Dine in is the solution. Really looking forward to phase 2. I hope we continue with the trend of lessening the incidents. Alright, I think we call it there, guys. Thanks Alex and Jack for all the help for that save. I think we actually managed to finish all the missions in Rift. It's all the visible ones. Cool.
Wouldn't be a proper stream if we didn't all end up on our sides at some point.
Oh, very true. Alright. Thanks everyone for joining. Have a good day. Catch you on Friday. Yes. Thanks for being here, guys. Let's see what trucking we'll be doing on Friday.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks, Clumsy.
Thank you.